Okay, so on this video, I want to show the way I think it will improve your Yokomen Uchi attack. Most of the time, we have hard times to know how to do Yokomen Uchi. And then usually we try to relate it to something to help you to understand how to do it efficiently. So I will start showing the Yokomen Uchi using the Jo, the same way I did for the Shomen Uchi. And then I will use a bottle of water, a plastic bottle in this case, to show how you can do the Yokomen Uchi and then have kind of a reference to know how you can be more efficient in doing Yokomen Uchi. Okay, so here I start with the Jo. Remember, many times I did the Jo, I finish here, this cross here, right? I believe that when you hit the Jo at the here, then you will continue to transfer energy. So the maximum kinetic energy that you can get to the point of impact is when you have this angle here, and then you continue to hit. So in the Yokomen Uchi, it's the same thing. I like the Yokomen Uchi because it will help you to use more your hips and then understand the usefulness of the hips. Many times people attack and then never use that hip movement. So in the Yokomen Uchi, you can exaggerate and then make a step, right? So it will make you use the hips, understand that the hips is moving from back to front, and then that will help you to the spine to start twisting, and then the shoulders start moving, and then you have the shoulder movement this way, and then the elbow, and then the wrist. So you're compounding again all the kinetic energy that you're generating by the forward move, the hip movement, the shoulder movement, and then the wrist, the elbow. So this is compounding the energy, and then the maximum transfer all this kinetic energy to the tip of the Jo, and then have a maximum impact energy, right? So the idea is to do that. So you can use one hand, don't have to go to the tip. Maybe hold it a fourth of the distance of the tip, so you can understand the movement. And then you can start with this movement here. So you're creating this circular energy too, and then adding the hips, the shoulder, the elbow movement, and hitting, right? So you understand how I'm getting more energy. So sometimes understanding the circular movement is to create more energy. And then the Jo, sometimes you just go here. So you have less energy, but the situation may require you to do that. So, and then you can see that the angle, so I hide a little bit behind, and then the angle will be here, right? And then, boom. Hopefully I will not break the glass here. But the idea is to have an angle when I'm attacking here. And okay, so start with one step forward, and then use the hips, right? So you feel the hips, and then the spine, shoulder, and then the elbow, and then start all together, boom. So with the Jo, you can start this way, and then with one hand, okay, here, and then two hands too. But understanding how you can generate energy, right? So here, boom, and then this circular movement is creating more energy, right? So sometimes you just don't need much, you just need this. So one way is this exercise, right? The reason we are doing this energy. So we are here, we are creating this circular movement, and then attack, right? So this is Yokomen with the Joe. So you will start to understand that sometimes practicing with the Joe is not to learn how to be in a conflict with the Joe and then how to use it. It's more to understanding, in this case, how to attack, right? So here, and then you have that. So, and then the whole body is loose. And then only when you hit that you lock, right? So you lock. But the speed, you want to get the speed with the movement, relaxed movement, and then attack there, right? So here. Okay. So this is with the Joe. So let me put the Joe here so it doesn't. So many times when we cannot relate it to our lives, the Yokomen Uchi attack is kind of a bizarre. People, I don't know how to explain it. I can see that they don't see how to improve their Yokomen Uchi. So again, in the movies I've seen a lot of bar fights, and then sometimes they use the bottle. And then I thought that that was a good way to understanding how you can use the that kind of idea and transfer that information and then see how we use in Yokomen Uchi attack. So imagine that this is the side of the head, and then you have this bottle of water. So you don't want to attack like this, right? So you're not doing this. What you want is to extend and then hit and then break the bottle on the side. So the idea is diagonal movement, and then we are here and then hitting with the bottle of water, right? So here, boom, right? So the idea is to get this movement here, and then you get the impression of how you get the Yokomen. So extension, and then when you get here, you really get the extension. And again, boom. So with the Yokomen, now you get to the hand kind of like a knife, make the kind of a thumb here, and then really create this strong. But at start you are loose, and then you come here, and then you close the attack here. I like this too because I can create more energy too. I've seen sometimes that they say Yokomen Uchi, you should start like a Shomen Uchi and then attack on the side. It's a different style. They are efficient, both. I think there is no right way or wrong way to do it. It's just depend on the circumstances. And then in this case, I like the other one because it will develop my hips, how to leverage more. I can see more. Here, I still use it, but it's more subtle, right? So very subtle movement. In this kind of attack here, with one step, I really exaggerate in this movement, here, right? So I use this movement to throw my hand, and then the attack goes stronger, okay? So this is the way I like to see and then practice my Yokomen Uchi attack. So try it, and then let's see how it goes.